necessarily because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What will the do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not me.
Connections there, you not get it. Yeah.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happen here. No he, no tea.
When he was 12 years under Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Weah himself.
Yes, yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West. That's not how that would work out.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Weah to Weah and said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Weah come now, he is deceived by coming there, by the Dillon there, Nombi there, and he's not where he's just thinking all kind of way, Weah, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but I think they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Then when I went to Kun, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide Weah. Then Weah benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not wrong with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving about for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he wants to persecute us. He doesn't want to persecute us. So what is going on with Kun? Then Kun said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Get 5,000, go look for lawyer. It was from Kun offered, my own son offered that I went and signed a resolution. I asked many senators why y'all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So, starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Weah send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
So, Nigeria is in trouble.
Correct move.
But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that Dr. Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your Nations your experience in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that ship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have ever experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That's the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Will determine a clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the dividend on some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build, and the road from Keferi Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Boaca's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and go stand. Just a final question. Yeah. So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hate ourselves as a country and people to please any other.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace, and people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions, whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can't break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period, so we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking a job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Weah know that. Weah know that. When we were there, the Weah, we used to go to him and even feed Weah because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If if you can't see it, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate or people, and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagreed, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? They respecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians sit down there and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling, what you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. There will be a period, and we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourself. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Give the people confidence. And like you got some sound like
What's up to all of you? It's on Friday, people. Such the time, such the condition. And we're right here together. And grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here again, beaming with life and out of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are setting it, getting there. And this is where we are. Today is Friday. Yeah, that's good. And Benedict, divine favor. Yeah. How's up to you? And okay. He said, "My big brother from Jorogo." Who told you? I mean, your big brother. I don't want your big brother from Jorogo. He said, "Big brother for me." Let me say, how's up to all of you, Ben. And you all are great people. And how's up to you? I hope we are all doing so great tonight, oh. Because our weekend dates. Let me just inform Prince and that of medicine that we have a different app. I will try to find a way to send you the link. That one, it will be a consistent link. I will try to team up with yours so that we can have our diaspora connection with the show. But whichever way you want to participate, yeah, it will be able to be through the phone calls. You can come to me through my direct WhatsApp line, and then you'll have your say. Medicine, Yadolo, Prince Sharif, and that of William Bro. Yeah, that's what it will look like. And I will try to incorporate others. Amos Morris, the rest of the other folks. Yeah, we are seeing your fighters are there. Emmanuel Bro too could come on. Yeah, you are all great people, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God. And those of you in the diaspora, I want to tell you thank you for your dedication and commitment towards your country. And for those of you who are from the diaspora and, of course, are citizens, I know that indeed you want to come back home to contribute your quota to your country. But the facts and circumstances on ground do not really permit that. It's not that most of you looking for government jobs. No. You just want that environment, that opportunity, that platform. And the only institution that can provide that platform for you to get that done is the government. That's why you hear us talk about government. There's no way you will sit in this country and you get certain people who are responsible for your livelihood and you say you will forget about them and what they do, it is their business. No. The only thing that is anyone else's business in this country is your private life that you want to live. It's your business. How Benana you will run a business? Who gets time for that? Nobody has time. How Benana you want to run a company or whatever it is? Anybody can talk about him? No. Nobody. Musa Bedede has a petroleum storage farm. Yeah, storage farm. How he run that place there? Nobody talking about it. Nobody cares about how Musa Bedede runs that place. The only thing they talk about Musa Bedede is his political life, which of course has to do with the involvement of the people. When you get into politics and you are there now, remember your life is not only about you now, it's about the people. Because what you do there is having impact on the people. So they have to talk about you. So like you people say, Boga and baby. So why you want for us to treating a baby? The man is not baby. Why should we treat him like baby? I told you people in thoughts law, there's an issue of talk about maturity of children in terms of and I taught feelings and all of those issues, and they talk about children, right? They say when the child portrays himself in a mature manner and the conduct of that child, it demonstrates high level of maturity. They can now say that child a man that did that thing. Though your age may be issue, then we can look at it as well. Right? So, baby, the men come out, the men are strong men now. You're not baby. So, you want us to treat them like baby. How we treat them like baby? The old people, then you know how we can treat them like baby. Because they are going back to babyhood. So, whatever they can do now, we can pamper them. The old people, that what can happen now? Pamper them. Yeah, please give me that thing. You know, there was a little child somewhere, right? You know, when children now, when they're sitting, they say, Daddy, please give me that thing. Daddy, please give me that thing. Because they can't reach there. So you will have to help them. Rather go. Because the children, right? So the same with the old people, when they are now old, there are things that they can't lift anymore. And you will have to go lift it for them. He said, Mama, just wait, I'll go draw your water. Mama, wait. Those things that they used to do on their own, they can't do it. So at that point now, we call that one, we just figuratively, but we call that one pampering. You are pampering them, right? You are trying to help them now as they are going down. You now try to start helping them. That's what Oma can let me cross the road with you. Those things that what you see happening, things that you will do to kid, majority of it you will do. But again, you sit down there, and you sit down there, you brought somebody, you say the man not baby. We all agree that you're not baby. Because the reason you say you're not baby is because they want to tell us that he's not a child, he's not an old person, that we should treat him like a baby. Because the old people, then we can treat them like babies. We wake up, make water for them. We look for water for them. Things that if they were in the age of people like us, they would have done for themselves. Are things now we'll start doing for them. Looking for a place, looking for food for them. They can't look for food for themselves anymore. We will have to go look for food for them. You see, everything, it can get changed, that the reverse mode of life. Yeah. But the men are baby. Yourself say the men are baby because we're not treating the baby because they're old men. We're not treating a baby. He say, I'm not baby. You're treating me like we're treating him like that, and then you get ready. You say, why you're not giving a puppy? You're not treating him like old man. How we're treating like old man when yourself say the man not baby? Because we know every old man is like a baby, right? So that what we gave the old people our respect and so forth here and there, treat them in the form and manner they are because of us. But the other man say, you're not baby. They want for us to treat him like baby. Then you get ready to be like old man. You got to know you get power. You get I get time for that thing and you're talking. I better get time for it. Let me tell you something. You people may not understand this country. And the country is on a transformative stage. And here we are certainly getting there, no matter what you do. Just now, I came from Clay Street, yeah, but I was some guys there. Ex-fighters. Ask yourself a question. That didn't happen in me playing with, they wanted a security. George, we are get most. Let me tell you how they want to do. Listen to me well. Let me tell you this one, which of course is fact. The way I see the MPP men running is that most of the ex-fighters, most of the ex-fighters in this country that may have been babies and now grown up to be men. You know who they for? They let Weah business. I mean, people who are trained to holding guns, shooting, killing. You know the kind of thing that we went through here. No sound, a DDR thing that went on in this country. This country is at a crossroad. That's why peace is paramount. And you know why they let George Weah? Even when they were with their Taylor, Alaji Kromane, Joe Bole there, or whatever it is, that moment when they saw it their own reason to drop their arms, to for once celebrate the country. One man who led a team that did that was George Weah. Because for every time he's coming down to play football, for once, because he's coming down, the entire nation will celebrate. The guys will voluntarily drop arms. It will be ceasefire for that moment. Nobody is shooting anybody. Nobody going on war front because George Weah is on ground. So most of them, I just came from Clay Tree, border with me there. I want to go back Jersey because that game we're going to play tomorrow. I want to buy Jersey. God say, AB, we are in numbers. And they say they're taking security. We will protect that man. Any day, any scratch on that man's skin, they will know that we are men and we are still here. Do you know why? This man was actively involved in disarming them, telling them, say, you go back. And the reason they trusted him because he was not part of the conflict. They love him for that. There's the other man, the UN, the entire world look at him and say, but we are. They warrior for it to come to an end in this country, for people to really lay down their arms. The only man who able to do that is George Weah. You know why? Because the people have done their assessment. They said during the height of the war, when the people on the war front fighting, the moment they hear that we are coming to the country and national team coming play, the guys can voluntarily, they choose not to go to war front. So if they may have this power, using a sports ability to make these people to cease fire on their own, with no negotiations or whatever it is on their own, then we can use them men to go to them to tell them, say, you drop your arms. So then when they say, Joe Weah, already we have seen you will make you go ambassador. Because we check in the refugee camps, our UN observers, our UN agency workers there, they are giving us developments and stories that you are aiding the UN agency in the refugee camps and helping people with food. You are a goodwill ambassador. They didn't just put that thing on Joe Weah because in football or in world best or African best or European best. Now, wow, they look at that man, they say, you, from our agency, because the agency, when they're making their reports and from various camps, when refugee camps and they see these things happening. So they decided to look at, they keep his track record. They said this man would name him UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador because it's for children. Now, what was his purpose? George Weah's interest and the target was, that's what they told him, say you are UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, because we want you to deal with the children, because most of the children are the one they're using to go fight war. So your presence there, many of the young people who are in majority in this war, they believe in you. So when they see you every time, and people will really, calm down. That's what they use Weah at that time. Today, those people who used to listen to Weah, they are still alive and they are now men. They still know how to shoot. They are still brave. The same thing that I told them and said, look, I will not sit out here for my man and to be beating all of the time. Do you know how people join a war? Do you know how people join? That thing that you're starting, where you're telling Mandigo people that they're not part of their country, that they kind of thing that can bring war. You don't want to ostracize certain people because they have their right to live. If you start telling them that they can't live because of their tribe, they will fight back. And those are things that lead to conflict. And you don't want to do that. That's why we always discourage people from doing those things. Don't be doing that. People always have their way of fighting back. Even the laziest crocodile fraud that you can see down. Even the crocodile fraud. You can see the crocodile fraud. You know how crocodile fraud looking that way. Crocodile fraud that lazy so they go. But just after you knocking stick on crocodile fraud, it will pump itself in resistance. That's how it is with people. That's how it is with people. So if you will continue to look at certain group of people who's supposed to live in this country, you tell them, say, you will not get job to do. Since we're here for 6 years, you will not get job to do. You think they will allow it for you to take food from there now? They will sit down and allow it? No. They will resort to other action. It's because you don't want that action. That's why we talk about spirit of national unity. Every government account, we talk about government of inclusion. You know why they talk about inclusiveness in government? Is to make sure that you don't have the tensions all over. Because the thing that took us to war were those very reasons. The common people believe that they were the better people in this country, and they believe that there is nothing else we could do. So as a result, the people felt it that way and said, look, what do we do? We got to live. This is our country. We get anywhere to go. Why would a group of people, minority group of people, just choose to say that is what they will do? So what the guys did, they decided to, you want to say brainwash, but it was not brainwash because it was out of necessity. You could see the necessity around. So the guy said, same people like us, we won't live in this country. And the people say we can't live in this country. And they're chasing you out of the country. We got to come back to this country. How you think we'll come back? We got no other way. They will not allow us to come just easily. So we got to come back. But the same thing there. If group of people who have or belonging to this country like we have, you just think the government for you? The government is not for you. The regime may be a regime, but the government is not yours. That's the difference. You don't know. You don't know about the government is not of the regime. It is the regime that occupies the government. The government is for us. If a regime occupies the government, it is our property. It's like you have your house, right? You have your house. You told somebody, say the house here is for me, but you are coming to occupy this house, right? So whatever you do in the house, we have a right to revert her, right? That horse able to come back to us. And what can happen? And we can take them from their seats because the horse is still for us. We can take them from there. So if you come and occupy my horse and you want to behave like you want to deprive me entry into my own compound, yeah, I'll give you notice. Look, Weah is not an ordinary man. I'll keep saying this because his own extraordinary existence in this country, I don't see him match with anybody. I challenge you to name any other Liberian who can be like Weah. Any other, go look for them. If you can find them, maybe they are in other countries. I don't know. Name me any other Liberian who had behaved like Weah. Take a look around you. Even within the Weah circle, he can't find his match. So now we should even be contemplating God should be looking for somebody to be Weah's successor, because I myself, I don't even see how he's doing it, because the very things he's doing, I must tell the God fair truth, is difficult for people like us to do. It's not that it is very, but it's a special gift that God just put in him that makes him extra. So as a result, people like us, we don't really, it's difficult. You got to really say, God, the kind of extra thing you put in this man for which he does the things that he's doing. You got to really put that in us. And that is where it is. So all that thing you're on your passing around, people will provide Weah security. Weah securities, they are all over. There are plenty. And I'm telling you again, this government, the ex-combatants in this country who decided to look for their lay who want work there, who decided to get their lay motorbike and put it in the street so that they will get something doing, at least they will purify their country. They are the ones you are taking food from their mouth. And they got to live. They will not allow you to run for whole 6 years and deny them. There will come a moment and they will tell you, say, we got to live. We can't allow these people to deny us. The fact of the matter is, at least when everybody's suffering together, then we can understand that Liberian people suffering. But certain group of people will deprive us. Then they are enjoying and look at the kind of money those guys ditching out in Nima County, as though the money that you're looking for entire. We talk no money in this country at all. They got ready just to remove speaker. They pump 5 million just to remove speaker. 5 million of your country money while you here suffering. They took it in your face. They look at it fruitless up till today. They are still begging for Nanti all over the place. Can't resign. We'll talk about that one. Can't resign. They spend that money in breeze. They went to central bank. They took millions of Liberian dollars from there to carry it to Nima County. More Ali then that were hungry here looking for food all over. They are able to take over to 300,000 United States dollars for storing projects. Those kind of things that they did now. They say, oh yeah, the other one like that. They water point in Bapodo County. Those stolen money there, that what they took, they carried now. That you see what's happening. Yesterday, the reason we say these things, yesterday, these were the very people, and they were sitting back. And you know the bad thing about their own? For CDC people, I will agree, they used to spend money. I will not lie to you. They used to give to communities. They didn't wait for opportunity like this before giving. That the difference between theirs, though everything else that they are doing are very terrible. See, when you buy around in communities and things, they never thought about election. They just believed that giving was important and that you just needed to help people. Right? You needed to do that. So that's why they did it. So most often they always did it. Now, these bunch of people, what they do and what they are involved with is to kill people so that they will create an avenue to go and steal and dump money. Prince Johnson was killed for this moment. They're making money out of Prince Johnson's death. But you don't see ritual money here. You know some people, then they are power and money can die before they start making plenty of money. Yeah. You see how money wasting in Nima County now? That the ritual money there. They can sacrifice somebody so that they will carry the money to you in the town or villages. You'll be seeing it there. They will carry the money. They will kill that person. Then they will carry the money to you. That blood money that they carry to you. So that Prince Johnson blood money they are sharing around there in Nima County. They killed him. They killed him. And you see, it's very terrible. Right? It's very terrible. They killed him. The blood money they are using there in Nima County. I saw several other videos. I even want to show you to yourself. The blood money. See how the guys, they are acting like crazy people all over in Nima County. The politics in Nima is not normal from the other end. You can see that something is not yet right. That how money, that how blood money can behave. You know, the rituals. You know, when you are a ritualistic person, and of course you involve in kind of ritualistic thing that kind of confused way you can be behaving. Look at how the guys are behaving in Nima County. They're not normal. There's no development that they can point to in Nima County that they are involved with. The only thing they are involved with is to carry the blood money they got from Prince Johnson's death. That all they are carrying now so that they spill it out. That's all. So as a result, they use that blood money to have that power so that they can instruct the central bank, roll money. They get ready, they tell the other men, more Ali, then you take the money, you give it to her. So that kind of blood money, that's what they use. So any authority that has their spending power, they can use that to collect that money. That's how they pay. That's how you see that in Nima County, that blood money. Blood money. And that is bad. That is very much terrible. Now, look at here. Let me show you something. Look at Kum. The whole Nima County election. All of them, they are there just for stealing vote. The whole system that is set up by the National Elections Commission, you look at it, it is technically designed for just stealing of votes. They're changing the police details around. The police, they would know about people, whatever they are changing everything around and they're carrying their own police forces there with the instruction to shoot and kill. You know they've been killing already. That's why it is. But that Nima County election is going to be tense. And I told you everything before. I told you people. For me, I can tell your thing ahead of time. I can look at it. Look at the thing that Jeremiah Kun doing if it doesn't represent how he kills them. The cash giveaway, please don't forget. I'm trying to deprive your money. *799 and *25#. But you know the code already. Just be playing. At 25,000 I will give. *299 *25# is the code, right? At 25,000 I'll give. Let me gonna show you something. You can see Jeremiah. This country. They brother and kid man for nothing here. You can see it clear. Killed him.
Yeah, hello there.
Yeah, y'all see you.
Nima is safe. Nima is together. I know you. And we say, I know you receive Senator Johnson. Yeah, hello there. Nima is safe. Nima is together. And we will fight to protect the Nima you love and keep it together. Yes. And that's why I'm not in Monrovia today. I'm in all towns and villages of Nima. Because of the tradition you left. That no one tribe among the 5 tribes in Nima should keep the 2 senatorial seats. That value will be kept. And so as you are received Senator Johnson, you might be lodging at your house there. We say, I know you received Senator Johnson. Yeah, hello there. Nima is safe. Nima is together. And we will fight to protect the Nima you like and keep it together. Yes. And that's why I'm not in Monrovia today. I'm in all towns and villages of Nima. Because of the tradition you left. That no one tribe among the 5 tribes in Nima should keep the 2 senatorial seats. That value will be kept. And so as you are received Senator Johnson, you might be lodging at your house there. We wish you well there.
So, I don't know who's that well lady behind there. I don't know whether that's his girlfriend or that Senator Johnson's wife down there. But that person face looking too small, and I think that his girlfriend there. And I think these people are really interesting. I don't know the white person behind there. I think that a woman, because a woman looking like a woman. Yeah. And we think that is why it is. Now, look at how a vice president is talking. They think they kind of man become president in a country that will not be war. Yeah, listen to the man talking. Do they really represent people who can really lead this country? And look, you listen to him, who will fight. Could you imagine that? Some people who go to school, some people, they will not talk like this. Their brother, every time he opens his mouth, everything that comes from inside is just contrary to responsiveness and decency. Listen to him. Goes to Prince Johnson's grave on today and go lay wreath. When he did not even do it at the time Prince Johnson died. On the death of Prince Johnson, he wore white and not any of the colors that demonstrate mourning, because he was celebrating his success for killing the old man. Today, he goes to the very man's grave like this because he wants to demonstrate strength and power. The Nima election is going to be very, 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 very tense. I think I get beyond that. Yeah, I think a girl looking small. I don't think Senator Johnson woman on it. But that is why it is. There's a kind of country that we have now with people like Kuna. This is what we have left. My brother, you can't demonstrate leadership. Just simple thing. You can't demonstrate it to say, oh yes, I'm a leader. I'm doing this here and there. You can't do that. You listen to him speaking. Does that man sound like a leader? This man, does he really sound like a leader? Everything.
And we say, I know you received Senator Johnson. Yeah, hello there. Nima is safe. Nima is together. And we will fight to protect the Nima you like and keep it together. Yes. And that's why I'm not in Monrovia today. I'm in all towns and villages of Nima. Because of the tradition you left. That no one tribe among the 5 tribes in Nima should keep the 2 senatorial seats. That value will be kept. And so as you are received Senator Johnson, you might be lodging at your house there. We wish you well there.
You see, the witchcraft attitude, he goes there to the people's grave and leaves Senator Johnson, far ahead of him, and then he's there talking to the people. But you see, this country is an interesting country. And most times you will see people behaving in the form and faction they do, because this country has just come to a place of being exposed to telling us who are the people we've been having trust in, been looking at and saying they are leaders. That blood money they carry to Nima County. Because look at the way it is. And that's terrible. And I will give you a couple of things. I will tell you a couple of things about the Nima County election before we sway to other things. I know people are trooping there. Everyone having your attention there. I just heard, just late this evening, Representative Moses Akara Gray. I just saw a photo of him and Yeke and that of Madam Edith Gonglo, where Ta Wongwe has gone there as well. The support for those candidates continue to swear in the county. Things are getting tense. The National Elections Commission is also playing strange cards. They want to aid and abet it because what Bwaka then did, like the way they did to Prophet Key, is what is did to Weah Brown Lasana. They will threaten you, they threaten your peace, they threaten your job, and in the end, they will leave that threat so that you work according to their dictates. That's what they did to Weah Brown Lasana. They decided to threaten her to tell you that we're able to take your job from you. If you don't do this, but you are going back, you got to make sure that we get that. That's how it is. The same thing they did to Prophet Key, grab him, put in jail, and say we're able to release you, but won't release you, come and play for us. That the same thing they are doing with Weah Brown Lasana. It is her time. There are some guys in the National Elections Commission, at the National Elections Commission, who are the foot soldiers, who are commissioners. I will not call their names now, because these are people that President Weah even nominated and appointed to those positions. For those guys to be doing what they did in 2023, and they are willing to repeat it. They are notable names sitting as commissioners who are leading all these things. We said it before in 2023, you people didn't believe it. And the worst came out. Today, again, we are saying the same old thing. Stay mentioning names of people. Just yesterday, we saw that John Lobo was passing around in Nima County distributing blue stickers. Do you know the intent of that blue sticker? The blue stickers? They are giving it to their familiar electorates so that the pool washers, so that the next staff, the local staff, the temporary staff of NEC, who are there, can use those blue cards as identifiers. That in terms of multiple votes, like they will do, obviously, because you see, though we know that we're trying to advance ourselves to the digital age in terms of voting, that's why we had a biometric card, yeah. But our biometric feature is not really working in full. So the danger it poses is that it's not being perforated. It's not like that one, the old card then that we used to have when you carry the boy. So they will bow it one time, 2 times, you will know that you voted with that card 2 times. This time, they're not perforating the card, the voting card that you're using to go and vote. So the guys will just look at it and give it to you. Then they look for fake indelible ink that can erase. So I'm telling these things so that you people will be very much conscious of all these things, so that it will be able to happen that way. Then, because when they just post in fact, the guys themselves, once they finish giving them money, they're able to switch. They're able to switch the whole indelible mark, right? They will switch it. They put the fake one there that can erase. So now you can work, you can move it. Then you go and change your clothes and change whatever it is. So now you come straight with different photo card or whatever it is. You can't let it call your name in the market. That's what you saw during the 2023 election. There were people who went there. Then you found out that people were finally marking your name that is there. And this election is not going to be having high turnout as compared. So that the place the cheating can come from. They know that most people will not be able to go back to vote in those areas. So when 500 persons supposed to come and vote, sometimes the turnout there will be 200, 300, 200, 300. So they will know that the number of persons that will not be able to go back. Then the few people then are there with those cards and things that they have identifiers, where they will be able to identify them, the true signs. That is it. That is us. Then you see those. I'm telling you, either Gonglo where Musa Berete and that of Garrison Yellow. I'm telling you what these people are capable of doing. You got to be very, very careful. Jeremiah Kun is a rogue in terms of stealing votes. Koga is also one person that is said he did that. I don't know. They say he can go Nima because Koga can't do anything for the border. How he can be winning? I don't know. But they say for the border area he can do it. So I have no evidence on that. But the idea is they say Koga himself is strong in that as well. I don't know. Then of course they are dealing with somebody who is tactical enough as well. I think the CDC must have learned their lessons well and know how to deal with this election. There are plenty of things that the guys are planning to do, and they will do everything. I know it for sure. These things we sit here and talk it. I wanted to go Nima County. But people say I will not go there because I go there. Jeremiah Kun, they say he will kill me. Jeremiah Kun is a killer. So they say he will kill me. So you see, that killing that you want to do, I will not go there for him to kill me. Because in K. Prince Johnson, so the kind of people that you don't want to call them, since he's a killer and then he masterminded by conduct, he led to that paper pressure and he died. I don't want to go there before he be responsible for that one. Because I know you're not able to do anything, but the idea is when God say people talk to you, say, hey, what do you call it? I just leave it like that. Right? So I just leave it like that. I'm leaving that one there. The next thing there is, remember that we are in a country of laws. And all of the laws in this country is broken. All of the laws in this country broken. On Joseph Walker's watch. Joseph Walker was brave. Where is that video, Sam Andrews? Where is that video you're talking about, Sam Andrews? Where Joseph Walker was brave to go sit down in front of development partners. He's begging them to do what he's responsible for doing. He said, we're not here for peace building conferences now. We need job. Because without job, it will honor peace. Okay, let's agree. The Pope believe it is your responsibility. You see how that Pope is reckless? The Pope is very rude on everybody. Look, you're sorry to say, but Joseph Walker is rude on everybody. He's just angry. In fact, when you see the people that you think that they are part of his problem. The man is arrogant and very rude on people. The man looks at development partners. He tells them, say, we're not here for peace building conferences here and there. We're looking for a job. We got to create a job. Then they put responsibility to create a job for you. It's not government's responsibility. So what is the big deal? You call the partners together to tell them what you ought to do for the people. When you put your job then together and then you are doing it, they will initiate a peace aspect to tell people, say, look, you don't be disturbing this government. The government is trying its best. The government is creating jobs. You are undermining yourself. You talk about job creation. You know how many motorcyclists you took from job? Do you know how many motorcyclists you have taken from job? Do you know how many women who took upon themselves that are selling and you are taking them off today and you're taking market from them? And you deny them bread for their family today, and you're talking about that the only way there will be peace if there's job. Who's supposed to provide those jobs? Or you think Weah was very much a non-scored or so forth here and there to have said, look, we need to find a way for these people before we can't take food from the people's mouth. Okay? So you get yourself in that position, and it's very clear. Then you're asking yourself questions that the partner then responsible to find job for you and your people. How is that one possible? How is that possible? Not talking about we're not here for peace building business. Yeah, we're looking for a job for our people. The people who look for a job for your people. No wonder. Yeah, so you say things are living here, you say things are left, so it really hit Joseph Walker very hard. It's hitting very, very hard. So as a result, he's angry at everybody. The development partners, he's angry. So how is this one possible? What kind of president we have? He putting everything at people's feet that they're the one responsible for you? No. The development partners are here to help you. They are there to complement your effort. They are not there to initiate it. They are not there to create jobs for you. When you create a little job, they come small area and they make some interventions. So they are there to make interventions. But what are they making the intervention about? You sitting down in front of a bunch of people who know that you just from buying 2 bulletproof, custom-made bulletproof cars, and you want to say you prioritize job for your people? When you take money, when the country is struggling, you sitting down in front of people who you begging for help. And you're not even begging, sir. Because why? That's the trademark of the Unity Party. They always survive on NGOs. For the day the Unity Party came to power, they always survive on NGO. From the day 2005, because NGOs were in the country. When George Weah came, all the NGOs left. Liberia was left on our own. Liberia was supposed to pay the security. Because they had the SSR group that used to pay the AFL, whatever it is, getting money, raising money, training the AFL, all those things, the money that the government was used to pay that one, no. But when George Weah took over, the training of the security forces in this country, it on his shoulder. All the sectors, it was on his shoulder. In fact, the USAID, the effort that USAID made, they made it on a Weah. But did you people see that? In the health sector, the USAID pool fund, they walked away. That's how Weah took most of the health practitioners and decided to absorb them. They are very ungrateful for that. Today, USAID gone now, most of them are out of jobs. This is what it is. So your live on your sub on NGO, and the way they used to steal the money is that they will suck on NGO, then the country real money they will take it for themselves. The way Joseph Boga doing it, so that he expects that the NGO there here, the partners there will be the one to feed this country. Then his officials are taking the fat salaries, buying bulletproof cars, riding, playing, passing all over the place. His wife gone, nowhere to find his wife. His wife hospital bill must be paid. His own hospital bills must be paid. And of course, his vice president must take money, dishing it out anywhere, so that the NGO, the partners must take their country's money. Then they can give it to Joseph Boakai and be responsible for the development aspect. But they must be there wasting the money. That's how Unity Party behave. When Weah came, it was a different story. So you see where we are? Joseph Boakai, those partners you were in front, they're not here to develop your country. They call them development partners, right? They call them development partners. But to what extent are they supposed to be involved with your development? It's limited. Because no man is an island. We all need each other. So they come in, they chip in, they help, they do these things. They are just there to help you. Just like the man, the woman whom traditionally it is the man's responsibility to cater for the home. Whatever the woman is earning is just to complement your efforts. If the man is out of job and the woman is working, it's more shameful in the home. When the woman is out of job and the man is working, that's a normal thing. It's not abnormal. For a woman to support a home is traditionally abnormal. Because the man who takes, in fact, biblically, it's a biblical tradition. The man will sweat, blah, blah, blah. The woman get her own responsibility that God gave it to them. Though we know the modern age talk about equal women and men, equal, they can do everything equal. They can never be equally equal because the man has responsibility to bear and a certain level and strength they have to employ in that responsibility. And the woman has hers already. So these are the things. What's the issue? You brought a government of power to just steal. That's just all. So as a result, you want to pass the buck on to the development partner. Oh, we're not here for peace building conferences. You don't want to go to peace building conference at your business. A level you that war you're looking for. You're not even looking for peace building. You are looking for war. That's why I'm telling these people, look, the thing that Joseph Boakai doing here, you forget about him. They are not ready to govern this country. For him, he won war. And it's just because Weah is a kind of guy who's just love for country, love for people, because he know the very people who will suffer are his supporters. That's why he just tried to minimize some of these things and say, no, let it be. You don't need tension. Let leave the one. Because I'm not in a position. How will I come to disarm people from war? They are there trying to make things happen in a way that gun will get back in their hands. I'm not that kind of person. I am here when gun get in people's hands for me to take it from them. I'm not here to put gun in people's hands. That's why during the campaign when Joseph Boga said that trash about how Liberia will end, he said he made a promise before. You're listening to it. Before the election result, we have said there will be no checkpoints in this country. And to effect that, we have decided to accept the elections result. Despite his team carrying to him massive fraudulent discovery in Lima County and other parts. He said, well, we made a commitment. We know Joseph Boga is up to finish this country. And what did I say? I told the Liberian people that there will be no checkpoints in Liberia. On my watch. So you think we are willing to resist the election result when Joseph Boga brought in guns in this country already? There were people with chop-bought guns. You saw that in Lofa County. They used it to kill their own Lofians. And those guys are gone free today because he sent them on a mission. Born naked and with a criminal cell, they passing a riot, acting like some kind of man of God and useless people. They were passing a riot with guns all over. They were willing to destroy this country. They were ready to work it up. But what did he do? He said, I had made a promise in response to Boaka's statement that there will be no checkpoints. So to effect that, to actualize that, he decided to accept the election result as it was. That was his clear demonstration that when he says things, he does it. He doesn't say because people listening or because of the politics. Everything that comes from Weah heart, even if it is scripted, it is from his heart. Everything people write, and so forth, Weah writes his own and comes from there and look at it from the depth of his heart. He made a promise to the Liberian people that there will be no checkpoints on my watch. And George Weah said that. So the election result he accepted. Did that not demonstrate that he really meant what he said? Yeah. Joseph Boga was ready to see checkpoint back. But you saw Lofa County already had a chakla. Where a minister will sit down and say, I will kill the mayor. He know that own rebel. I will kill the mayor. But you know, one thing, friends, that you might not know, George Weah get thousands of supporters who are all rebels. In fact, they are in millions. All rebels who are willing to fight any day and grab he, friends, humanly, and really dose him. If he used to call himself some kind of military man or whatever it is, the way they will deal with that one there, you know how they used to call them? They used to say Dibida. You know why they got Dibida? To kill people. That man sat down in Lofa County and said he wanted to Dibida somebody. His own pastor. He wanted to kill the man. I don't know if he said Father Mamu or what kind of Mamu. He said he wanted to kill the man. He said, Father Mamu, I will kill him. That kind of statement that people were making. When George Weah heard that and listened to Joseph Boga talking about the country will finish, George Weah said no. There will be no checkpoint on my watch as president in this country. So when the election result came, when his people went to him, do you know how many Weah officials were very angry with him when he made that statement? When he conceded? In fact, that one nearly even broke down the whole CDC. Because people were saying, we are not ready. You're not taking off. We are not ready. Look, we're listening to most of them. The guys were angry. We are not ready. But, like he said recently, not because he was weak. Because he put his country above. Because Boaka then were ready to destroy the country he loved so much. And he wanted to live up to that commitment that on my watch, there will be no checkpoints. On Joseph Boga, while I play, we can see checkpoint now. And Joseph Boga doing things that will bring checkpoint. That is that on he watch, the checkpoints will come. Now George Weah watch, the checkpoints will come. But the idea is, people will not understand why George Weah will not like to indulge into these kind of things. Because George Weah believes he has investments here. His investment is not only in property, but his investment is in the Liberian people. He has invested in them the more. He has invested in people going to school. Look, those are investments. How will you have investment in this country? Then you want to destroy it. The same children you fought for them to go to school, for them to learn, you want to turn them to rebels. You think George Weah interested in that? It is Joe Boaka who has no investment in this country. No investment in human capital, no other investment. He's very much poor, broke, and of course hungry and a beggar, and he's willing to turn this country down to nothing because he has no investment in this country. George Weah has invested in a lot of people. Even most of his official government are here today. They benefited from George Weah's investment. And George Weah is not willing to waste all those investments like that. Not just his personal private properties investment. No, human capacity investment that he had had. There are a lot of young people that he has helped to go to school. Even on his watch as president of this republic, there are many people. All the money that you want to call the country has invested in those people. You think you want to turn those people to rebel, small soils here and there? No, he's not willing to do that. With Joe Baka, he has not invested anything in this country. So as a result, he can destroy this country and go Sierra Leone. Somebody just went Kwendu recently. They saw a decent structure there built by Baka, but don't see the picture. And what again? Go in Joseph Baka on Sierra Leone. I know Kwendu or what kind of Kwendu? Yeah. You think that Weah will come destroy the investment? You think when you take Weah get investment, you get interest in this country? You think the interest in talking about that? You think George Weah will give you your money there for you to come back home? So that what? You will come here to come destroy the very investment? No. George Weah invested in human capital. So George Weah don't get done for that. He's not going to do it. He's not going to allow war to come here to turn or send people into rebels. The people he has invested in, then he must do something to turn them to rebels. They must be holding gun passing. Oh, well, no, he's not going to do that. Because it will be in vain. What the essence of you saying you're president all along your whole life? How is that possible? When we look at politicians, we look at them and say, look, these are things you do that demonstrate what our people need. And we, as professional, independent, integrity-driven journalists, will look at these issues and measure and do this. And all I want you to tell me is, look, AB, you lie. Joseph Boakai has done more than we are. AB, you lie. That kind of argument, and I got any problem with, because we're getting that one. If you just come to me and then you tell me, say, AB, you're a liar. Do you know how many investments? Joseph Boakai was lying recently. I've got to have anything. I've been doing it ever since. What they call? I've been building market or going for ya. I get water. What kind of la thing in there like that? What kind of big lie? FOIA, in fact, your trademark project that you ever had in FOIA that Ellen assigned to you, the Rice project, you ate the money from there. Macintosh entire connection went in vain. You ate that money and the entire West project died. What did you have been successful in? Then you say you're going FOIA. You'll go check there. We're talking about development in county. Local people that have been dying behind you. You go talk about FOIA. You're going FOIA. So all your whole life you've been living. You're not even shame as somebody with 42 years, vice president. You're not even naming communities in FOIA that you have affected. In local county that you are affected, you say you're just going FOIA. Because that was Songa area there, that the only area that you want to call it. You don't even want to mention your own area name was Songa. That FOIA you go there because FOIA, you see the kind of paper you get, you call Joseph Jimaboga. And they kind of thing, oh man, you know, people may not understand some of these things. For some of us, we have looked at it and we think that our country is done for the mess. These people are destroying this country. I don't know when, how, I don't know. But these people are destroying this country, and you are seeing them doing it on a daily basis. They are going free. They're destroying. Nima County is now getting destroyed. Right after the election, you will see what will happen in Nima County. Nima County is falling apart. The divisiveness in Nima County, oh, it's terrible. Look at it. Look at the disgraceful thing they did again. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Okay, this morning. The Liberian investigator, led by my friend and brother Leonard Dodo, a patriotic journalist, who doesn't care about we saw who, what they call it is, he doesn't care about that. He reports the truth because he has people who trust and believe in his works. And the moment you report the truth in this country, you are enemy of Joseph Boakai. I don't say the state, though. You are enemy of Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai believes in lies. So everything about it, he wants you to get around him and just be lying, and he will bring you closer. All the negative thing that anybody will ever resist, some people will resist in this world. The moment you involve in it, you get to be Joseph Boakai's friend. Now what Prophet Key, that his friend. Santon Waterspoon, the criminal, his friend. Look at Joseph Boakai peers. Look at his friends. Look at the people around him. That one my papa primate from Nigeria say, yeah, government official, they are all liars. And did they not lie? They lied. How can we play you a video? The PPCC boss, because the guy is an investigator, the librarian investigator, investigative people. That I seen men brought Dylan down to his knees. Dylan challenged that young man, say he never used. I know what kind of ticket here there. Leonard Dodo brought Dylan down to his knees. That guy will just be reporting to you think the man not get integrity? Or you think the man does not have integrity? He will just wake up and say, oh, the PPCC boss said he don't know about yellow machine business. Then because they pressure the young man were talking God fair true because these guys, they know. Let me tell you, most of the guys who are sound, you know, good people going bad on a Joseph Boakai. And most of our friends who are good guys, today, they are going bad. I don't know what will be their defense after Joseph Boakai. I don't know in what way they will defend their character, their reputation, or whatever. Then one night they should be asking questions. Say, man, there's a future because I don't know why the future you used to be talking about. AB, there's a future because that the future they will live in here. So with Joseph Boakai, with kind of recklessness, that why you're talking about. Oh, AB, thinking about the future. I don't regret anything. I have never ever regretted anything, and I will not regret this one because what I was craving for was this future. I wanted to prevent the danger from unfolding. That's what I was doing it for. The danger that you're in today. We were fighting to prevent it because we knew the future was not bright under Joseph Boakai administration. We fought hard. There was no time that I said Joseph Boakai could not be president. If I knew Joseph Boakai was not going to be president, I'm going to begin my focus. The person who I knew was not going to be president, that the man I played low on, Alexander Cummings. You saw my entire. I didn't have much time talking about Cummings because Cummings was not somebody who I thought could be president. But because I knew Joseph Boakai could be president, because I know it has to do with elections, and election goes with not quality, but quantity. And it's possible there could be other factors that could play. There are people who can cheat. A lot of things can happen, and people can make their way through to success in every other means. Not everyone else who made their way to success passed through every good means. Everyone else can gain success, but not everyone else managed to go through integrity on a merit-based success system. So I knew it. That's why my battle was tense on him. To prevent this. There's the future. I was trying to see that we saw the danger unfolding. We tried our best to prevent it. We said, this is not good for you. You saw a bunch of criminals that stand on water spoon rallying around a young man. You couldn't see that. So these guys, today, there are some good guys who came, now they have gone bad. Let's listen to they say, right? The PPCC boss, after he spoke with Leonard Dodo, then they went to pressure the young man. Because the young man, what you were doing there is that, you know, people like Leonard Dodo, then whatever you did, their people then is integrity driven because the international partners and other people have credibility and want to listen to their story. And they should do justice to those people, not by lying. They owe it to those people, they owe it to their readers. The same way, when we sit down on the show, I will tell you, I be telling you all the time, I said the only thing I will not do is to lie on Joseph Boakai. Because by lying on Joseph Boakai, it means I'm not doing justice to you. That means I'm fooling you. For the fact that I'm lying on Joseph Boakai, that means I'm fooling you. And I don't want for you to be seen like fool to me. You are not fools. You chose to follow our work because you believe in what we say. And your hairs will remain up high every day. So things that we say, you can say it anywhere and your hairs will remain up very high. We can make you to be fools. That's my position. I may choose not to say anything good about Boakai, but if I choose to say things bad about Boakai, there must be things that are true. That's our objectivity. That's it. Now. What do you want me to say? Did I tell you people that are neutral in it? No. When it comes to my country, in fact, the word patriotism is a biased word. So I don't know why you're talking about neutral. Where is the neutrality? The word patriot is a biased word. Nationalism is a biased word. If Nigerian man can't hear, Liberian man can't hear, I'm a biased person because I'm biased by nationalism. I'm biased as a patriot. I will love my country first. I got to put my country. I'm not neutral. I will never be neutral. Let me tell you that thing. You're going to find your place to hide. There's no man that will say that, yeah, say the neutral. Patriotism is a biased word. You must be prepared enough to defend your country, no matter what it is. You got to be biased against evil people for what they're doing. So when me bias is not negative, no, it's the positive biases that will be there, that the world will understand that you really love your country. Those are the biases we're talking about. Very constructive biasness. That's what it is. And that is where we are. So I tell you that this is what it is. So you're telling me the truth. What thing good Joseph Boga do that you want me to talk about that I haven't talked about yet? Time will come, I will tell you for you to name everything. Let me just talk it. The good thing you now do that looking strange, that never happened in the country before. That the thing you want name to me and say, AB, we're sending you 3, 4. They're gonna think that not happened before. Because even the old hair pass that you see the breaking down enough for Joseph Boga. So I can't tell you say that good thing he's doing. What thing Joseph Boga not doing in the country that you want for me to tell him that a good thing Boga doing that I'm talking about your taller one? That be creation of Boga. John Boga can be living on Weah's creation. They are telling me to tell him thank you because he said Weah was nothing. So he can be surviving on Weah's creation. Do you want me to tell him thank you? Or to press it? I will not do it. Y'all look for A and tell me, say, AB, the other thing that happened here, it never happened before in the country, or that the good thing that happening now. Then I will understand it. Let it be his creation. Then you say, Papa, what they call that? Y'all need the breaking of those laws? Are those things? What kind of people we have in this country? So that I cannot tell them or look at. Then you tell me, what they call, oh, AB. Look, let me tell you something. You may not understand. And I will never, ever have time for you people. That's life, and we're going to live it. But you can listen. After the young man reported that PBCC said they know about the yellow machine, that one that only with the poor on side, so he go and ask the Minister of State. Now, they were responsible for their project. They not reach it to us. Yes, we don't have anything to do about it. The young man reported it. Then when they pressured the young man, the PBCC boss, who go tell the God fair through. The man go tell the God fair through now. They go pressure the man. You know, Joseph Boga, right? They call him, how they call him? They say Bojo Scout Johnson. Good man, turn bad. Because the system he works with can make him to turn bad. Do you know how many people who used to really kill, Baba killers that were associating with Weah? But they did not kill Honor Weah because of the person they were associating with? That the same thing. Put it on the reverse now. There are a lot of good people who are with Boakai. And once you choose to stay with Boakai, the decision is you must make the choice to say, look, I will stay with Boakai. The moment you choose to stay with him, they're ready to go bad. They find young men here and a good man like they look at handsome guy like this, who you look at like somebody who get good integrity and supposed to have it, and he had it. That a man now Boakai feeling making to look bad. Because this man here, they call him Bojo Scott Johnson. I don't blame him. So pressure forced him to be bad. And then the road release to say never had a man ever said this, and they are in support of the rescue agenda or whatever it is, all the kind of trash. Then they put inside politically driven press statement. You got to put all that in the inside. We are in support of the rescue agenda and are working together with them. So you just try to compromise everything, right? So these are the kind of people that you see how they made a young man, they made to look like some kind of terrible person. Now he's gone for life. His entire reputation, everything is gone. He's destroyed. Nobody will get respect for him. For you to say something and come by and say, I didn't say it. No. So what Dodo did, Dodo said, okay, good enough. I don't have any issue. Since you didn't say it, and you are now trying to impede the credibility of my people and myself, I will now put the voice also to have an evidence that you said it. So Dodo went to him. Dodo had this 26 seconds. Something to share with us. You're listening to him talking about him. He will say the role play video is it a lie? The men are talking like that. All they know Joseph Boga then did the writing. This is a man speaking now. You're listening to him. Hmm. So, what is the lie in a method? You ask the question. What is the lie in it? That the main voice. Okay, let's give the voice thing. Let us agree that the man did not say this. But by parity of this, that is explained by this person, did the yellow machine business go through the national legislature? After it went there first and it was slapped, did it go back there to be discussed? No. We don't have any idea about it. PPCC, not get idea about it. So the man was just telling Dodo that no, you can just check with the office of the Ministry of State. They will be able to tell you. We understand. The last time I ever heard about it was when they said they were negotiating with the manufacturer, and then they don't know what they call it, started shipping in. That was the last information I ever heard. The man was saying this. So say the last time I ever heard about yellow machine business, they said they were negotiating with, but any other most recent negotiation or so forth, no, I don't have any idea about it. There's nothing on our records that speak to that. Nothing speaks to that. So what is the lie? Who's lie? No one of my papa say Joseph Burger a official that they are all liars, because even if you are not liar, the moment you associate with Burger, you will become liar. So that's why it is. Bunch of liars are now in power. We are going to Nima County to fake everything out of the lies that they've been telling. You lie to the people that you give them jobs. They don't have jobs. You're coercing them in the county. But with God, all things are possible. And let me tell you something in the country. Y'all learned it here today. We're not hungry people. God has prepared us and made us prepared and ready for this moment. And that's where we are. Now you're turning, said, we can be passing around, hungry, passing around. Not like that. It's not that we are failed. It's not that we are rich. No, it's just that God has placed us to a place where we are content with what we have and what we can get. We are still in a stage of eating what we get. We are not in a stage of eating what we want. So what we get is what we eat at that level we do. So we don't have time. The old man must lead our country and stop doing these things. With God, all things are possible. And we'll always tell you people, what are you like? You go, you come down. Did I play the stuff? Okay, I think my online people didn't get this. Yeah. Listen to it.
Yeah. And then was being negotiated with the manufacturer, and they didn't wait to end negotiation. The reason is like I think regarding the yellow machine, you have to refer to the Minister of State. That didn't come through PPCC at all. So we have no information. We have nothing on the yellow machine. They are referred to the office of the president. Okay. Yeah. We have no. I guess we will have no documentation. Yeah. And then was being negotiated with the manufacturer, and they didn't wait to end negotiation. They start shipping equipment to Nigeria. No. So you have to speak today.
Good. Did you get that again? One more time.
The reason is like I think regarding the yellow machine, you have to refer to the Minister of State. That didn't come through PPCC at all. So we have no information. We have nothing on the yellow machine. They are referred to the office of the president. Okay. Yeah. We have no. I guess we will have no documentation. Yeah. And then was being negotiated with the manufacturer, and they didn't wait to end negotiation. They start shipping equipment to Nigeria. No. So you have to speak today.
All right. Thanks so much. And Benson W. Victor says he's getting it very, very clear. So that's why it is, right? So let's get to the lines into with your callers on this tonight, right here on this very day. We are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. All right? With God, all things are possible. Star 7 and star 25 hash. Let's go on. And we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. You have to keep trying and get it. Like I told you, every day I will continue to give to people money. And so that is why it is. And we got to work it up. And with God, all things are possible. Mm-hmm. So we think we are trying our best. And God is there with us. Star 7 and star 25 hash. I will call you up and then you get your money. Yesterday I did, and I will continue to do, no matter what it is. Let's get to the line interact with you, but let's take this drink from my water. And I connect, and we'll be right back, right here on this dive. With Crown Support as well, we are proud to be associated with the show.
Medical and Eye Clinic, located at the Police Academy Junction in Painesville, is excited to bring you free healthcare services. Here are what we have in store for you.
Free blood pressure checks on the second Saturday of every month. Free blood sugar test on the third Saturday of every month. Please do not eat after 12 a.m. or midnight prior to your visit for the blood sugar test.
To ensure everyone is attended to effectively and efficiently, we will serve up to 50 persons for each of these services on a first-come, first-served basis, beginning at 8 in the morning
on the second and third Saturdays of every month.
Your health is your wealth. Don't let silent killers like high blood pressure and high blood sugar take you by surprise. Early detection saves lives. So take charge of your health today for a stronger and healthier tomorrow.
Exclusive offer for your children under 5 years. Parents, this one is for you and the well-being of your precious children. The Weah Medical and Eye Clinic offers free routine laboratory tests for children under the age of 5. Give your little ones the care they deserve with absolutely no cost to you. Regular health checks can detect issues early and keep your children thriving, because a healthy child is a happy child.
In addition to this, we offer medical, laboratory, and eye care services at the Weah Medical and Eye Clinic 24 hours around the clock at affordable prices.
For more information on these services and more, kindly visit the Weah Medical and Eye Clinic at the Police Academy Junction in Painesville, or call the following cell numbers: 0775 988 356, 0888 024 099, or 0776 930 576.
Your health is our priority. Together, we can build a healthier life here.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. And we are right here. And y'all listen. Somebody emergency Jeff Collar saying that I had a dream that PYJ was beating and JKK in my sleep. Tell him that he will never be president. And Fatu Kone says, please protect Madam Edith Gonglo's vote in Ima County, also at the National Elections Office. And Sedawan Jebel says, CDC strategies to deploy full washers to every single polling center is welcoming lessons learned from the past election. And Emmanuel Bro says, good noun, and it is well heard. I know it's in relation to the audio that was played. And someone says, very impressive, the deployment of CDC poll washers. And someone just told me that the grave site, because I know Jeremiah Kuna able to go near Prince Johnson grave. Look here. There are some observations that I had. When the men were lying at the Simose, and the means not Simose, Samuel Striker funeral, when a friend then went there, Jeremiah Kuna went near Prince Johnson body. Jeremiah Kuna, even in Nima County, he never went near Prince Johnson grave. Yeah, no. They said that in towards town that Moses Black grave there, Jeremiah Kun were on and saying that a Prince Johnson grave, he said the tradition you left here. I want to really investigate this. If that is what it is, and Jeremiah Kun is standing on Moses Black's grave and citing as if he is talking to Prince Johnson, something must be wrong with Jeremiah Kun Brina. I think something must practically be wrong with him. If it is true that in Towards Town, it is not Prince Johnson's grave, but it is Mose Blah's grave. Mose Blah, Mose Blah is somewhere in LBS or something like that. Yeah, no, not Mose Blah. Togoli or something like that. Yeah, LBS. I think Togoli. Not Mose Blah. I think Mose Blah is former. Yeah. That video there, I need to know the actual location of Jeremiah Kun. If that Black grave he's on, and he's talking at Prince Johnson, he's talking to on a Black grave, then something is wrong somewhere. You check your vice president up. Something mentally is going on somewhere. Then watch it up. I want to check that thing out and see how it works, right? Let's get to the lines and interact with your callers. Let me see. The female lines are here. The WhatsApp lines are here. And we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So let me go this way, that way, and then I get right back. All right? So we'll get there. Yeah, we'll certainly get there. You check that thing there. If that's true, somebody just told me that. And I hope if it is it, then Glenn Kun, something is running with him. Where woman standing there near him. How are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, fine. Let's hear from you, man.
But I won't be telling you. I know where they go around. I don't have it.
Yeah, there's an ad that is sent. I'm about to play. I'll play that. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll get to that. Hey, how you doing? Hello? Oh, this person just okay, and not saying anything. Let me see. Keep playing your stuff. The cash giveaway will certainly get there. And I'm giving 25,000 out, and right here tonight. Hey, y'all please check the thing in Nima County for me. My Nima guys who are listening, y'all please check it out. There's a video that I played, and apparently Jeremiah Kun, from the manner in which he was speaking, as if it was Prince Johnson's grave that he was speaking to. But I know Prince Johnson's grave is on our house. It's not like that. So it is true that it could be Towards Town, and if it is it. And Jeremiah Kun standing there talking to Mose Blah like that Prince Johnson is talking to. Something is wrong with your vice president. Y'all go look for him. Something is happening somewhere. Me, I'm telling y'all go check it up. That thing again start in this. That thing again start. Now y'all can look in it. Y'all please go there and check, because I know Prince Johnson grave like that. Let me show you the video again. Maybe y'all be able to what to call it, because I know Prince Johnson grave not like that. So if Jeremiah Kun is here, no. That whole house they built for Prince Johnson is not the kind of 10 or something. No. That whole house they built for Prince Johnson. That's true. Something wrong somewhere right here. Oh, Jeremiah Kun, what play you go do to yourself like that? What? Hey guys, something wrong with you, but I still want to see where it really happened here to see, because I know Prince Johnson's grave. If that Mose Blah grave they brother on like they are talking it here, then something is wrong with our VP. Oh, that Mose Blah grave. All right. So you went to Mose Blah grave to tell Mose Blah that he did receive it. Yeah, nah. So let's get on right here on this diet and move on. Hello, how you doing? Oh, this one. But you will never go to Prince Johnson's grave. I know Jeremiah Kun can never go near Prince Johnson's grave. Yeah. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hey, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Let's hear from you, please. Hello.
So, I think I saw that video. You with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I think I saw that video. I think Jeremiah Kun was talking to the late Mose Blah, telling him that you have received Senator Johnson. The traditional you left here. I would do everything to protect that tradition.
No, but then there's a problem. Then there's a problem. There's a problem somewhere.
Yeah.
You can be talking to Mose Blah, and Mose Blah never ran as a senator. Mose Blah did not revoke all of those things, and then you are speaking to Senator Johnson because it is Senator Johnson. So you see, something is wrong somewhere at this point.
Yeah. and I even saw another.
Connor?
I even saw another video where he was saying that 1965 or 1985 they went to do. You're not talking about 2011 when Adequate Kubi got defeated Adolfo Toro, Adolfo Guillaume, two of themselves, two Guillaume. He did not talk about that one. He talked about 85 and the 60.
The brother is confused. Your vice president is confused.
Yeah,
Something
confused.
is wrong with him.
There are no gas in the campaign. Gas are feeling us all. This is a geopotent. I think it's wrong. There are 5 tribes in that county. One will be the Pela people town, one will be the Madingo people town, one will be the Crown people town, or the Bee people, they can call it. So it will only come from the Mano and the Gio. What will the Madingo people town do? What Madingo people produce senator in the county? If that way, Jamaica is taking it. When the Crown people produce senator in the county, when the Pela people produce senator in the county. You understand what I'm saying? So I think this type of the way of running campaign in my country this time around, I think it's just dangerous for the country. It's just dangerous for the country and for the politics of Nima County. It's dangerous. And the guy just lied. He was saying what Moses Black Gray in 1997.
Jesus.
There was nobody in that election voted for representative or senator. Nobody. What? All the electorate only voted for presidential candidate in the elections.
So because he was not able to go to Prince Johnson's grave to talk to Prince Johnson, so he's using Moses Blah to talk to Prince Johnson because he was telling Moses Blah, say, let Prince Johnson sitting outside you. So let me go to Moses Blah because Prince Johnson visiting him. So let me go get a message to Prince Johnson.
And he said, the campaign, I think it's tough on those guys. They're not holding their breath. I think it's tough on them, AB, from what I'm seeing on the on the social media, it's really tough on them, and they are fighting because that's why the madam said that Jeremiah is running against me.
You're right.
You're
right.
He's running against me. So and I think I believe the madam.
Wow.
So thank you.
All right. Thanks so much, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And we are certainly getting there. Still happy to. So you don't want to go to Prince Johnson Great to go talk to him there. You go to Moses Blah, Moses Blah, let Prince Johnson sit and answer you. So as a result, I can talk to you so that you can tell Prince Johnson say the tradition that he left here, we stay holding it. Go to Prince Johnson and go tell him say the tradition you left here, we stay holding it. They better get great. And what are you doing?
Yeah, let me say good evening to everyone tuning to the broadcast this evening.
Well, let's listen to you quickly.
This is David King, and I do join you from a small notice resident this evening. I saw that video, and I was like, but this grave, it seems to be like Palava Hall. Okay? This is not how they buried Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson was built in a little mini house, like Mangi model grave. Okay, and that place was fully tarred. So, but where I saw the vice president standing, that place does not even look like Prince Johnson grave. But that's the issue. If Vice President Kuhn just make the attempt to go near Prince Johnson, you'll fall with stroke. Because Prince Johnson will put death slap in your ear, and you will fall down. I play more with twist, four everything with twist, the hand will draw to his chest. But he can't go there. He can't go there. So he has to go look for proxy for Senator Johnson, which is Moses Black. And say, I know, and you sitting there, yeah, you say you're receiving, and you're receiving. So
that means that means Prince Johnson sitting down near Moses Black.
Meaning Moses Black received Prince Johnson, and so he passed it to Moses Black now to appeal to Prince Johnson to give them that spiritual, guardian, so that they can win the election. Look, if they feel that they will speed that election in Nima County, like they say, in 2023, the ground forces of the Martin Coalition for Democratic Change, by extension, the program for Democratic Change, they are on the ground. We will make sure we will go to every polling center and protect the vote, not just for Eden, for the opposition community that are participating in our election. no vote stealing, no ballot stuffing, and this is the kind of pattern we're going to carry out. Come 2023, come 2029, because when we go to 2029, if we feel that we just go to the pool and go carry our vote and walk back home, it will not happen this time around.
Jeremiah couldn't go to different person's grave to go to talk to the person to Prince Johnson play.
Hello?
Prince Johnson go visit Moses Blast.
Hello? Hello, Ivy.
Yeah,
I'm Fire Barney talking to you.
Okay, Fire. Let's listen to you.
That what that man was talking about that Moses Blast that that only president senator that we vote. But then representative.
So then why you go to the Moses Black Grain and he say he saw Prince Johnson there? He said Prince Johnson right there near the mess.
That man, you know what happened, Blola? That man is now 110 the way he finished Prince Johnson. And you understand? But one thing I would tell you, my brother, you should understand the whole thing here. All that election to that play to Nima. In a bongo way, where the other people that are CDC police there, that people will clear it with that man what they see it to the majority black. It's they call it a coca. Nothing, my brother. Look at that. Even you yourself to go to that place, thank God that you now go, because even you go there, they were going to do something to kill you. Thank God you understand, you listen to all.
Right.
You hear? Thank you, brother.
All
so
right.
Thank you so much.
My man God self says that AB, something is fundamentally wrong there. If Kun couldn't speak directly to PYJ but blah, that is an indication that things were not good between them prior to the demise of the fallen senator. And he continues there and says, AB Kun is a fraud and a very dangerous man. He shouldn't be given a chance to take power in this country. You got one typical kissy man. The real fire they're talking about. I like that fire man. Hello, how you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear from you.
Yeah. Oh, teacher, thank you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, that Mama G for District 9.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Myself, oh, man, I'm going to go to there. I see him. That man work all the great in the market now. They say all today. When you see the other people, you're thinking, what the channel behind say one either one money. But no one tell you the bureau disgrace you if that's for behind you.
Yeah.
Like all of disgrace castle. He now do the boyo job. That the answer coming up for him. That man, you get the power no country here. They see what that man evil. All the children say a woman say inside the new woman is a wish. That it will not be. You see, when you see evil men plenty evil for some who get clear for them, God can always locate that evil to go behind them.
You're right.
That one going behind Joseph Walker and Jeremiah today. But if you have the toilet on it now, that what start the market will see so. If you will put our feet down, we'll put our feet down, our cheating what they do. It will not repeat. It will not repeat. Huh? Oh, that's what do that. I just got a she and disgrace everything because anyway go the put the sleeping on. So thank you, Macha.
Thank you so much, Mama G. We appreciate your calls here tonight. And Pascal.
Yeah, G, how you doing?
Fine, oh, your country man going different direction to talk to somebody. What do you have to Jeremiah go?
Yeah, they say the evil man does after him. And you know, the guy is as evil as they. So, these guys are terrible. The other day, Kuka was on point. And I called that night with support. The entire night that was setting for me. The guy is really good. Even in his voice is there. I was like, I just called on the show. And my head is pumping. The guy, look, these guys are terrible. Who is terrible? Look, some of the things that we've heard, that man is
pray, baby. Look, in the 2023 elections, that man, it toilet in the pit. Look, the things we know. He is toilet. The man is very.
You said who is toilet in the pen?
He is in the pen. They put the toilet in the pen to eat. They make a do some terrible to you. You wouldn't like it, but it's terrible. This guy is nobody is as evil as compared to that woman. Look, I saw the man Sunday all the time. Yes, guys. We have a balance. I'm not saying it yet. I'm brave to say that. This guy is brave. But you think how many times you know how many wives they may have had? I guess you don't know. But they may have had more than 5 wives. How you think he's living there? The man is demonic. Look, you can come from me. But I told you, the way we even have links on that country, we are fair. I think I can go back because, look, David, the guy, look, we pray that it doesn't come anywhere closer to the presidency because, mind you, people will be working here in abroad, talking about ourselves and making something on the ground. The guy is the people, and we hope that the minds that we're hearing there, they want money. We just hope they will not.
That they get that done. Yeah. Certainly, we don't want money, and of course, they need to put blood money. We don't want blood money. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Mamiri from State Street.
Yeah, Mamiri, let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, Amy. Now, why you're saying these people, they are heartless, they are wicked. It was good saying you didn't go because they put that care. They put that care, no good heart. There's no way that man will ever go over and Frank Johnson Creek. No way. He can't do it. Yes. They put too wicked. So you're doing your best. But I know that either Congo will win. That where their downfall will come from. Let everyone of us our finger we pray. Because that the only defeat that will come from our wicked, that man is for either to win. Thank you, Va.
Amen. For that man to live with that, that man will not be able to live with you. I don't think Kun is willing to accept or defeat. Yeah, it's not about. I don't even know what Kun taking anything to be. Go ahead quickly.
Yeah, you are talking about taking security behind Joey. We have more better. But I want to inform you that we are standing by anyway. I'm a former captain for the Alfonso Labrador. The former captain. I'm for my name.
Okay.
And Joey, I'm a party for that party, so nothing can wrong with him.
Okay.
The anything that happened to the man.
Okay. We got it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Sorry, our network. And I have a call. Somebody will be calling you shortly for winning 087 14 25 84. I will soon be calling you 14 25 84. I will soon be calling you. And so just get ready. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Fine. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, Dr. King on.
Okay.
This is ADP calling from Chicken so far to remember the respond and defend thing.
Okay, let's hear from you.
Yeah, AB. My whole attention in the country. You know what we pass through during the election time. We know how the people cheated all.
Yeah.
Also the election commission. No. So that the money, the work is good. But your integrity that you pay for a long time is very, very important. You know what you came for today. Who brought you to that life today is President Weah. Today, they put electing you. Forget about it today. Do your work that they have brought people will respect you forever. They never enter the election. We're looking at you with eagle eyes. And I'm watching all the people. You can drink rocks or attire you're drinking so you can sleep. Because the people today are desperate for the election. Just how we desperate for it, they are desperate too. So now open our eyes. If we not open our eyes, we know what the people can do. If the people can keep on in the country, that by election, so we also in the people. You put all the strategy you can think, you put it together. And I can tell you, if you put that strategy together, we become a fedora. But now, so I won't lie to you. The people will end up taking off. Because you see that money, you and my savior today, I can take care of us.
Yeah.
Teach us money in Limakante. You see how the people wicked to you? You see how your president God do very, very wicked to you? And we tell yourself to the heartless man, very, very wicked to you, you're overlooking it. You're overlooking Joe. The Jonah setting no good legacy for the old people in this country. Our people say, instead for the old people to come and join us in the struggle, they setting that they say, the old. Your one for that destroy you today. It think tomorrow election come. If I come at today, do not vote for Joe. He didn't vote for Joe because he not setting no good legacy. They probably not having no damn future in entire life again. That's why he treated our country anyway. But I can tell you, that will come for you too. You will see. He thinks 60 years and 100 years. Get more for the president, you will know. You will know what your woman has said. You're very, very ungrateful for me than you. Very, very ungrateful.
ADP.
No, Eddie,
the man facing your chicken soup factory roll now, man. The man facing your chicken soup factory roll. You're not happy about that one?
Me, Eddie, let me tell you something. They're making any chicken soup factory on a skyscraper. And I just believe he leadership. He's very, very wicked. He's very, very heartless. They're not wicked. So when you say, I'm the president, we are going to chicken soup factory. So what will you say? But you don't know the kissing board. I want to grateful to the people. I'm a typical kissing man, Eddie. I'm not missing my words to you. I pity about me a kissing. No other different job. So when we speak about Joseph, what
you need Eli Bangai or you need Eli Pom or Chuamo. Which one it is?
Ready for me, sir. Let's go, bro.
See you. Yeah, as one of my smartest students, just informed me as to whether Jeremiah Kun and Samuel Koga ever visited the grave of Senator Johnson during the Decoration Day, because everyone else were passing all over the place. Why did Jeremiah Kun not visit the grave of Senator Johnson to go say, just like that? What is the video to that? I don't know what they did, but where is the video to that? Yeah, fine inquiry. We are still asking. How you doing, my CC? Let's hear from you.
No, my son doesn't we are taking for the show. No, we told the people anything you do in darkness will come to light. The man maybe 1 year, yes. You make 3 months. You start running from a grave. Mr. Kun. Look, what a man told us in the country, which is Costa. I want to believe that. That man saw him up past it. Continue to do it. 2 happening in Liba County. That man they kill a poor in a black thing. What happened in there? They were all qualified with election by all costs. So they don't do anything. So I'm calling up to the Eddie. I'm calling on my children. I wanted to protect illegal will have vote. Then be very careful. Who is there? The human pastor is there. They will do me like you want to do. They want to prevent to prevent that vote for illegal vote. But they want to struggle them. What people can do. And the people get careful. The chase I'm going to pull out there in the protest. Because of the senatorial vote in the city in the country. Previously carry the people there. They will not stop putting that place. Just after putting the bush. And the people, the case solution. So I call it on my children. I'm going there. I just said on Facebook, they took me to the country and they put there. They are poissy. That cool man, when they say poissy, that he, that book of shopper, when you swallow the blood, you die. That man looking. So be very careful when you're going. They will want to eat. When you eat, when you sleep, you're going to start walking there one by one. You're right. Be very careful.
You're right.
What's the one they go eat? They make sure they eat them. Not after they eat it. The body are color in the tree and eat it. Now you go see anywhere you go back where you eat. Then you go everywhere. The same man can eat a party there. When you go man go, tell them to like hey. Then you can do it. Who can do it? Who get the money, get the heart to do it? That makes so wicked human being. And they will not go upon it. They will not go upon it. We are and the people are like they will not go upon it. God will punish him. Before he die, he will confess. No, free justice start chasing that man. I'm like, when you come to the capital kind of way, start chasing him. Then you confess what is that to you. For making prophecy, he take against you, say you love money, start chasing that man. You're a hair in your death. And not free death. That man hair in pre-destined death. Then you ready for the grave. You go to Moses Black grave, go say. The man who gave that whole up. Then you go say all that, say you go talk to the man. You go see your past babe, you say, go tell your past babe, and it's like you bring a big baby, go say, oh, no, you are a wicked man. God will not forgive you.
All right.
Forever, ever happen.
All right, thank you so much. Right here, Mamata's son says here that Chigisu Factory Road project was initiated by Weah 100%. You are 100% right. We know that. Let me get on to this one. Then I get on to one of my winners right here on the jackpot, the Friday jackpot. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
I'm Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph Tamba.
Yeah, Joseph Tamba. Let's listen to you, boss, man.
Maybe before the election, we told the Liberians that Joseph Boakai himself is not a leader.
Okay.
Joseph Boakai is a follower.
Okay.
But not a leader.
Yeah.
And Joseph Boakai appointed another person who is not a leader, a headless person. I'm sorry to say.
Mm-hmm.
Look, maybe every time Jeremiah Mankun take the stage, he talk headless.
You're right.
Just observe his recent talks.
That's true. He never talks like a leader.
Mm-hmm. He don't talk like a leader.
Mm-hmm.
He talk like a kid. He talk like street boy.
Yeah.
Imagine, Final Koga is trying to portray tradition in Nema County. Lying before others, practicing the tradition, and God Prophet King, who himself willing, like nothing, and putting before the podium.
You're right.
You can't do no leader can do that. No leader can do that. I'm not saying for Prophet King, nobody can mount him before the podium to speak. Because the first thing should come to your mind is he will start to insult.
And that is against tradition.
He will start to talk reckless. He will start to talk reckless. So we should not get in the stage.
But Tama, you were here in 2021 when Joseph Boakai carried Yeke Koluba in a county where he has traditionally benefited through his whole years, where they don't insult leaders. He told Yeke Koluba to go in Lofa County. Joseph Boakai sitting down there and told Yeke Koluba to insult Thomas Farah, insult President Weah. Right there in his own county, where they say, oh yeah, Lofa people that are traditional, and he benefited from the tradition. If he can do that, what do you expect?
But that's why I said, AB, that Boakai is not a leader. Look, I'm a kissing man. I speak it very well. I grew up with traditional people. I know what I'm saying. You can bring people to speak. You can bring people to support you. You can bring people to propagate your agenda. But you can't bring people that will be insulting.
You're right. That's bad.
And that's what Boakai enjoys.
And that's what he enjoys. He enjoys insults. All right, Tama, thank you so much. We can hold you at that. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Let's listen to you, boss. Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Fanny Kiadi, 1 million Weah and follower of Abraham Gosling Weah.
Let's hear from you. Thanks so much, Mr. Kiadi. Let's hear from you, boss.
Thank you for your topic on that discussion. But it be really, I really want to ask this question. This one person really go to school.
Yeah, they say he educated. Yeah,
because the reason why I ask you that question, I myself 1 year that I not enter in college here. I just stop high school level. Really, I cannot speak the way the vice president can speak.
Okay.
Because each time when he can on the media or on the platform, he can speak the lecture, the K2, somebody that in K2, and the way he speaks. to AB. You don't not see that. When I say that one we say leader, it comes from God. Leader not come from men. When you are forced yourself in something that is enough for you, that they kind of thing that can happen. The people that force themselves to come to power, they do everything to come to power. And the true leader is President Weah. That's why the man give it to them. He said, "You take it." And not because that the man was weak. He was not weak, but he gave to them. But look at how the people are abusing power today. That man is very power junk. All the things that you see that man doing today, that power using him. Because he don't know there are certain things you can handle. Your first time handling this thing, you don't know how to control it. That is using the people there today. They are very the leader. He himself, all of them, they are power junk.
Right.
That the way that the people are handling this country today. Look at the way in which the people are handling their country. That how leaders are going to be. Look at they're explaining that the president, people that come to you for you to settle peace. He say you're not here for peace talk. They have to discuss him. It's very sorry. But the only thing I want to tell with the sedition is you all go to Nima. Let the people that protect our vote because we not protect our vote. There are people that take that leadership. So it will not be easy.
The same thing they will do, and subsequently into. Thank you so much, boss. Let's hear them. This man. Okay, thank you. Let's hear from this man. What are you doing?
Hello, Eddie. How you doing?
How you doing, man? How's everything? I'm calling you.
I thank God. Thank you.
Yeah. So you play?
You calling me?
You play?
Yeah, yeah, I play.
How many times you play?
I play 4 times on my song singer.
Okay, what's the name of that?
Ebe
Kokwe. Wow. You're not easy. Play 4 times?
Yeah, 4 times.
All right, congratulations.
Trying.
Congratulations. I know, try. It's never a try. So you got 25,000. Congratulations.
Thank God, thank you. You know, we actually
yeah, you will never become a failure. You never lose.
Thank God so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Great.
Thank God, thank you.
All right, man. Thank you so much. And that's it. So she took it. You know, children are of blessings, and they will always be blessed. So let's get on to this one, and I'll get on to next again. Hello?
Yeah.
Good evening. Let's listen to you. Mr. Malo, let's listen to you.
Yeah, my brother. You see, anything I'm it's gonna behind you, my brother. You can get a lot of money, sir. You will be disgraced.
You're right.
See that man? Commitment for you to appreciate somebody, God can reward you. That Ghana appreciated that Jeremiah Kunga was that a big caraba on his shoulder. Go here. What do you call it?
Go to the issue.
Why you go to most black people? Nothing at the serving. Even though I never put up our picking, but I will open. We never put up a representative, Senator. And the other something talking about, oh, you left about tradition and different. Most black ever bring any politics in our country, that chapa politics, before you go on the main grade. That is more part and you say if you confused. No your man country can make about me with our president. But not different people, because grief or jealousy, about the pro all this fast. Well, God will be with all, God with man, or with the citizen.
Thank you. Let me get to the WhatsApp line. Hello, how are you doing? We get in there. Hello. Yes, sir. Let's listen to you, please. This is Tom.
Since you got your new job, I've been chasing you. I can't get to you. Yeah, how you doing?
Fine, thank God.
Okay, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, go on, we're listening.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It shows our vice president will be another Valentine Striker in West Africa.
Valentine
Striker from Freetown, who overthrew. At the end of the day, he became crazy. He was in his feet.
He has to be careful. things are not happening normally with him.
Is that how he going?
Yeah, things are not normal with him.
That man not normal.
You all in Ganta down there. You don't go to Prince Johnson Great to go talk to yourself. Then you go to somebody else who not great to go talk to Prince Johnson. Then you even toleration. Yeah. Then toleration. They say you're not even. Shucks. Oh man. Something is wrong with that brother.
Yeah, that brother, my man, that man, my countryman, that beautiful man from Sando, but the way he taking him now, I don't know.
Y'all go take your beautiful man from our Dima country, because we can't behave like that. We the Dima people. Y'all carry on, man.
I'm telling you. Yeah, if you are happy, I got you today, man.
Okay, thank you.
We'll be in touch.
All right. Y'all take your beautiful man from down there. All the man country people get behave like that. That thing that man on down there. They been chakra in the whole country. What is that? Hello? Yeah, let's hear from you.
There is Saint Tokwa.
Yeah, Saint Tokwa, let's hear from you.
Yeah. You see, Eddie, the people in Nima, to be fair, really believe in it. In the sense that they like for one person to control them.
Okay.
They don't have their own right. They have their own thinking. To say, oh, they want me, will not be the one to control our brain.
Yeah.
But always, they want the one person to control their brain. Where people may coming from, going Nima country because a man, because a power go going by Nima man, then you tell now you want to take all the people whole country, then you go bring someone that can cause only woman to go in the country and bring division in the country. The other person that man go there, the other one that tell them there, you might not vote for them, you might vote for Guillaume. Why you must do that? Because he said, bad president. So I tell you that the people, they kill people, they are one breed that any girl, so that one breed what they are that anyone, one person will be controlling it. Prince Johnson go, Jacob man coming now, what you say the barrier now to control them too. So if they accept it, fine. But when they want to use their own thinking, I believe they shouldn't vote for that man because we don't need a normal bad election. We don't need a normal bad election. Why is Samuel Koga will be there? He's feeling frustrated Prince Johnson, then they go to an early grade, then you won't be hero or a Nima country.
You're right.
Then you call yourself, then you call yourself Guillaume, what about you now? Guillaume for Samo country, then you come in stay all the whole country to control them. So I tell you the audience, especially the Geo people, let it be one. Don't try woman this time they run. Now they Prince Johnson or not Prince Johnson, they need.
All right.
So let it be one.
Thank you.
That woman, let it tell that woman.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. And we have others that's going, and of course, we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything. Folks, we have had a jolly time together. And with God, all things are possible. Let me just squeeze in the last diaspora caller. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, boss man, let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I think what some other did literature in high school, right? There's a novel that we read in high school called The Gods Are Not to Blame.
Yeah, the gods are not to blame. I know that.
I think it's the exact story of Nima Kande Eko. Prince Johnson reported that child. He saw the evil that child, but yet he allowed that child to live. And now what happened to him today?
Okay.
Trust me. The environment I still trying to comprehend as to whether what you guys say is true. That the way the vice president was speaking about Prince Johnson, if you are Muslim black great, then I want to know what the Muslim black going to do with the current generation of leadership.
I say?
I really want to know.
The man escaping Prince Johnson, he ain't want to face Prince Johnson. That man ain't want to go to Prince Johnson's grave.
No.
I just believe it.
People need to verify that bill to the letter, and then we cannot take it
as an issue. Because I was telling people, I said, look, in that put some new stupid, right? Everybody's saying that food is a boil, even parcel, this one. And not a single day who have come out to report that.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single day who have said you on this thing. So that video that you play today, and what you're saying, you're going to feel that, yeah, who is guilty of everything Pope is saying. I want you to go, what who said, government, that was a living US and thinking, you're going to agree talking like everything happened. I was convinced that, you know, happened in the grave.
Yeah, I must say, yeah, but again, for your own statement, not that your own statement, he said, Moses Blah, he said, we have come, I know you have received Prince Johnson. So that way I know now that Moses Blah grave. He said the man had received Prince Johnson. And Prince Johnson there with him. So that why you talking to Prince the man? He said, that the Moses Blah play Prince Johnson go ahead. He said he not receive Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson, instead of you going to lay down to a uho, that the Moses Blah would agree Prince Johnson go later. So when I say Moses Blah, you not receive Prince Johnson now. So I can't right here to talk to Prince Johnson because I play here. Folks, we want to say thanks to all of you for everything. And we wish you best for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So until we are back here, God willing, with another edition of the show next week, let's pray for the peace of our country. Indeed, God will take us all through. You are for pleasant time. Bye-bye.